What's up, misers? Mint Miser here. Did you ever wonder how much a 1982D small date penny is worth? Do you know how to tell the difference between a 1982D small date and a large date? Are there any other 1982 varieties or errors that are worth money? Make sure to subscribe and take a look at the other quick coin tips videos that have been published. The 1982 Lincoln Memorial Cent. In Philadelphia, 10.7 billion of these were minted. In Denver, a little over 6 billion were minted. 3.8 million were minted, but they were only proof coins. While searching these pennies, you want to keep an eye out for all the rare errors and varieties that you normally look for, like rotation errors, cuds, clipped planchets, die clashes, broad strike, brockage, and struck-through errors. You may find anomalies like this because of zinc plating bubbles, and I always keep an eye out for die cracks like this one here on the reverse of this penny. You'll probably also come across pennies with rolling lines like these pennies here, or if you're lucky, maybe even some wood grain pennies, also known as woodies, like the one pictured above. Wood grain pennies or woodies are thought to be a product of an improper alloy mix. Rolling lines are parallel lines that are the same size, and they go across the coin in straight lines. Wood grain pennies are different sizes. The appearance goes through the coin to the other side, and they give the penny a wood grain appearance. In addition to these varieties and errors, if you go to a website like coppercoins.com or Variety Vista, you'll see a variety of double dies and rotated mint marks that are fun to look for, and some may even be lucrative enough to add to your search list. According to PCGS, one of these double dies you might want to look for is the 1982 Bronze Large Date DDO FS101. The approximate value of this coin is $75 in MS64 condition. And this is what a penny graded MS64 looks like. You can get a close-up view of the doubling by checking out coppercoins.com or Variety Vista. In 1982, because the intrinsic value of copper in the penny was higher than the value of the penny, the government decided to mint pennies out of a zinc-copper alloy that would use far less copper than what they did previously. Because of this, there are actually 4 penny designs with 8 different penny combinations depending on the composition of each design. For each design of pennies minted in Denver and Philadelphia. The first design was the 1982 large date design, and after the metal mix was changed to predominantly zinc, the small date design was approved and used because of problems with the new zinc copper mix and the old design. This resulted in pennies being minted with both the copper alloy and the zinc alloy in both large and small dated coins minted in Philadelphia and Denver. It was believed that there were no 1982D small date pennies until 2016. A collector in Minnesota discovered the transition coin while he was weighing his 1982 cents to save the copper alloy coins for their melt value. Since then, at least one other 1982D small date penny has been found. It's also common belief that there are more of these pennies out there, and it's just a matter of time through communication and awareness that other collectors will find them. Because these pennies are so rare, they're worth a lot of money. The most recent sales data by Heritage Auction shows that the latest one was sold April 25th, 2019 for $10,800. And this was a penny found in circulation by this collector, graded by NGC as AU58, about uncirculated. And another one was sold by Heritage Auctions, also graded AU58, on September 6, 2019 for $8,400. So how do you know if you have one of these pennies? There are plenty of differences between the lettering and the numbering of the 1982 small date and large date as seen in these pictures. And I've already done a video about these differences. To find out what they are, click on the link above in the top right corner of the video to go there. This is the large date right here. Notice how the inner part of the number 8 is consistent on both the top and the bottom. They're both about the same size. On the small date, the bottom part of the 8 is significantly larger than the top part of the 8. Also, take a look at the way the 2 looks in the date. The middle of the 2 has an obvious curve on the small date and a low profile flare at the end of the 2. On the large date, the middle part of the 2 is more straight and the end of the 2 is more flared. Also, the distance between the end of the 2 and the rim of the coin is much shorter on the large date than it is on the small date. I see a lot of confusion on the internet about the differences between the large date and the small date. One of the best ways to figure out which one is which is to compare these side to side with a microscope. After you know the differences between the small date and the large date, the next step is to sort your 1982 pennies. And that's as simple as having 4 columns: small date D, large date, and large date D. When you're finished sorting all of your 1982s, now it's time to weigh them. Food scales like this can be found on Amazon. There's a wide variety of scales out there. If you like this one, you can click on the scale link in the details section of this video if you're interested in purchasing a scale like this. Set your scale to grams and start weighing your pennies. Copper pennies weigh approximately 3.11 grams. Now most of them aren't going to come out at 3.11 exactly. There are going to be some slight variations in the weight of your coins. But as long as they're approximately 3.1 grams, you can be relatively sure they're copper. This one weighs in at 3.14 grams, and this one at 3.08. Here's one at 3.07 grams. Most of the pennies I find from 1982 are copper. A penny made of zinc will weigh approximately 2.5 grams. And just like the copper pennies, the weight won't be exact, but it'll be close. This one here weighs 2.5 grams exactly. And here's another at 2.52 gram. When I'm done weighing my coins, I sort them by zinc, small date, large date, and mint mark, as well as copper, small date, large date, and mint mark. It looks like I'm out of luck with this batch. I don't have any small date Denver minted coins, so I'll have to put off that new truck for now. All right, we're almost done. Did you know how to tell the difference between the 1982 small date and large date before this video? If you found any of the information in this video useful, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you're made aware of new videos in this series and other types of videos as soon as they come available. Thanks for watching. Take care. Mint Miser.